The world froze for a second. Was that really Jin? Under the haunting lights of the Halloween stage, BTS's eldest member appeared not as the man millions adored, but as something far darker, colder, and yet impossibly captivating. Dressed in a black velvet coat that shimmered like the night sky and eyes burning with red intensity, Jin's transformation into a mysterious vampire left the crowd in chaos. But what exactly happened behind this shocking appearance that made even global media scramble for answers? It wasn't just a costume. It was a declaration. Jin didn't simply walk onto the stage. He owned it, rewriting every expectation of a Halloween performance in K-pop history. As the fog rolled in and the opening chords of the remixed version of Moon began, the air inside the venue turned electric. Thousands of armies screamed his name, unable to distinguish whether they were witnessing art, fantasy, or reality unfolding before their eyes. Why did Jin choose to appear in such a form, and what message was hidden beneath the fangs and crimson gaze? Witnesses said the moment he stepped onto the stage, the energy changed. Cameras flashed. The crowd trembled. Jin's movements were sharp yet deliberate, carrying a power that felt almost cinematic. His every glance carried tension, a story untold. The theme of the night, Eternal Shadows, was reportedly Jin's personal idea, and the vampire persona wasn't random. According to a close staff source, Jin wanted to symbolize the idea of immortality, the undying bond between him and ARMY. Could this performance be his way of showing that even after years away from the spotlight, he remains timeless, eternal, and unforgettable? For fans who had waited months since his last public appearance, the shock was too much to contain. Many were seen crying, screaming, even shaking as they tried to capture the moment on their phones. Social media exploded within seconds. Hashtags about Jin dominated global trends, and within 10 minutes, over 3 million tweets poured in, each expressing disbelief at his transformation. Some fans called him the perfect vampire, while others insisted that no Hollywood film could recreate this level of intensity. What drove Jin to go this far? Insiders revealed that Jin had secretly worked with a world-renowned costume designer known for his work in major fantasy films. The designer reportedly flew in from Los Angeles just for Jin's Halloween concept. The result was a masterpiece, the fusion of historical nobility with a dark gothic edge. Even the makeup was designed to highlight Jin's flawless skin and piercing gaze, creating an almost unreal, supernatural aura. The effect was so powerful that photographers said their lenses struggled to capture his exact expression. Every frame seemed to change, as if he were a living illusion. But the night's real surprise wasn't just the costume. In the middle of his performance, a shadow appeared on stage, and the audience gasped. A legendary actor, whose name had been kept secret until that very second, walked toward Jin. The two locked eyes, and for a brief moment, silence ruled the entire venue. Was this planned? Or was it a spontaneous act? Rumors spread instantly that the actor was none other than a Hollywood icon with whom Jin had been reportedly discussing a secret project. The crowd roared, desperate to know the truth. Was this a signal of a future collaboration between global entertainment giants? The tension reached its peak when the actor bowed to Jin, breaking the silence, and the two exchanged a brief handshake under the blood-red spotlight. That single moment, a vampire idol and a world-famous actor sharing the stage, became one of the most replayed clips of the night. Armies everywhere began to speculate. Was this a hint at Jin's next artistic chapter, one that bridges music, film, and mythology? Theories spread like wildfire online. HYB's official statement the next morning only deepened the mystery. They confirmed the event had been a special stage directed by Jin himself, and that an unexpected guest appearance was part of the concept's narrative. but they refused to name the actor or disclose what the collaboration might imply. The ambiguity drove fans wild. What was Jin trying to tell the world through this chilling yet beautiful act? Why did he choose the image of a vampire, a creature cursed with eternity, for his grand re-entry into the spotlight? Every frame of the performance carried intention. The choreography wasn't typical. It resembled a struggle between light and darkness. Jin's movements, at times graceful, at times violent, mirrored the story of a soul torn between love and immortality. His voice, hauntingly steady, resonated with new depth. Many noticed subtle changes in his singing style, a lower register, more breath control, more emotional rawness. It was as if he had spent months preparing to redefine not only himself, but the entire narrative of what a solo performance could mean. What stunned observers the most was Jin's ability to blend danger with beauty. In one iconic moment, he extended his hand to the audience, the stage lights reflecting off a silver ring shaped like a fong. The symbolism wasn't lost on anyone. It was a direct invitation, a silent question. Will you still love me in my darkness? That line, though never spoken, became the headline of countless articles and fan discussions afterward. It was no longer just a performance. It was a confrontation between idol and audience, love and fear, light and eternity. The aftermath was as explosive as the show itself. Major fashion magazines immediately contacted HYB to feature Jin's look in their upcoming issues. Designers praised the precision of the styling, calling it a new benchmark for stage aesthetics in the global music scene. Meanwhile, critics labeled the performance as one of the most theatrical moments in modern pop. But behind the admiration, one question echoed everywhere. Who was the actor, and why did Jin choose that exact moment for the reveal? Speculations linked the actor to several past interviews where Jin mentioned his admiration for classic cinema and legendary performers. Could this meeting signify an upcoming film project? Perhaps even Jin's first serious role after his military service? Or was it a symbolic crossover, representing the merging of music and acting worlds? Two spheres where Jin's charisma equally dominates. Even days after the event, the mystery refused to fade. Fans dissected every frame, every lyric, every gesture. Some noticed that the melody played in the background when the actor appeared resembled an unreleased track Jin once teased years ago, a song rumored to be about duality and sacrifice. Was this a hidden message about transformation? Or was Jin giving a glimpse into something yet to come? Industry insiders claim that Jin's Halloween stage wasn't merely an entertainment stunt, but a creative statement that could redefine his next era. They say his control over artistic direction, visuals, and storytelling has reached a new level, one that positions him as a visionary beyond just a performer. His presence, both human and mythical, has blurred the boundaries of stage art. And perhaps that's what makes Jin's vampire moment so haunting. It wasn't just a performance, it was a rebirth. As the world continues to buzz, one fact remains undeniable. Jin has once again proven that no stage, no concept, no global spotlight can limit his imagination. The man who once sang about the moon now walks among the shadows, and yet, even in darkness, he shines brighter than ever. But what's next for Jin BTS? Will the mysterious collaboration with the legendary actor lead to a groundbreaking project? Or was the Halloween performance simply a warning that something far greater is on its way? Whatever the truth is, one thing is certain. The night Jin became the world's most beautiful vampire will be remembered forever. And somewhere between the silence and the screams, between fear and fascination, the world realized once again why he is called worldwide handsome.